We just want to take a moment here to break down some of what's being discussed because we do have Alan Dershowitz standing by, Professor Emeritus Alan Dershowitz at Harvard Law. What are you making of Bruce Castor's argument so far? Where is he heading with this?
There is no argument. I have no idea what he's doing.
CNN broke the news last night that Donald Trump's entire impeachment defense team has left, have stepped down, citing a difference in strategy.
Where are the votes in a path to 270? Where?
We are taking every legal avenue that exists in these states.
The Justice Department has not seen fraud on a scale that could have changed the outcome of the presidential race.
The Constitution says you have to protect our country and you have to protect our Constitution. And you can't vote on fraud. And fraud breaks up everything, doesn't it? When you catch somebody in a fraud, you're allowed to go by very different rules.
Did a Dominion machine change one vote from Biden to Trump or from Trump to Biden?
Not physically possible for our machines to switch votes from one candidate to the other.
The phone call is stunning. President Trump demanding Georgia's Secretary of State find nearly 12,000 votes to change the results of the election.
So, look, all I want to do is this. I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have.
Well, it's physically impossible. Look, when a voter votes on a Dominion machine, they fill out their ballot on a touchscreen. They're given a printed copy, which they then give to a local election official for safekeeping.
Well, look, if we've learned one lesson about Donald Trump, it's that he thinks if something aligns with his personal interests, it is good. If it doesn't align with his personal interests, it is bad.
Every nation in the world is watching what the President of the United States says.
They cheated. They dropped hundreds of thousands of ballots.
Right. And it's important for the cause of democracy and freedom that we don't allege fraud and theft unless there's very clear evidence of that. And at this stage, that evidence hasn't been produced.
They did things that nobody's ever seen, and we caught them. If we don't root out the fraud, the tremendous and horrible fraud that's taken place in our 2020 election, we don't have a country anymore.
But you guys have been unable to prove it as of now.
New tonight, cities across this country preparing for protests, being pushed by Stop the Steal.
Stop the steal.
It's the group embracing President Trump's baseless conspiracy theory that the election has been stolen from him.
The cast of characters include Ali Alexander, a Roger Stone wannabe.
Actually just got a message from Roger Stone.
He began hashtagging Stop the Steal weeks before Election Day and launched a Stop the Steal website. Amy Kramer, who in 2016 formed the group Women Vote Trump with Roger Stone's ex-wife, was behind a Stop the Steal Facebook group.
We have so much evidence, I feel like it's coming in through a fire hose.
Pam, did you just say fake ballots?
There could be.
What do we have to do to get you to give our people the truth?
If we had alleged fraud, yes.
And the Republicans do nothing, Stephen. Nothing.
But this is not a fraud case.
Right. What's wrong with the Republican Party?
This was not a close election.
Everybody's against us except President Trump and we the people of the United States.
There's a fucking million of us out there, and we are listening to Trump.
Republican senators are leading the fight to challenge Joe Biden's victory.
This has to stop.
And after this, we're going to walk down, and I'll be there with you.
A lot of people with impressive sounding credentials in this country are frauds.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol.
Take the Capitol. They have no idea what they're doing.
Let's have trial by combat.
They're children posing as authorities, and when they're caught, they lie, and then they blame you for it.
We're going to try and give them the kind of pride and boldness that they need to take back our country.
So that's a long way of saying we took Sidney Powell seriously.
Reporting about tomorrow, you're going to have these protests in all 50 states. Tomorrow, one in Washington, the president has said he may even stop by.
But you never sent us any evidence.
Highly coordinated. A lot of people attending them have no idea about that.
Not a page.
And after this, we're going to walk down, and I'll be there with you.